Certainly one of the most beautiful structures in the most historic city in the U.S. That's City Hall here in Philadelphia. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Vanvleet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Thybulle in at the small forward. And two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Siakam misses. Now, here's Maxey, covered by Vanvleet. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Vanvleet outside. Here's Siakam. Back to Trent. With the drive, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Maxey after the Raptors pick up 2. Here's Anunoby, and Thybulle sends it back. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Vanvleet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, one of Fred VanVleet's greatest advantages is he can operate at different speeds and keep defenders off balance.
And Steve, along with everything else he does, VanVleet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads, he makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
That free throw, no good. And along with production, this team really thrives on VanVleet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Now, here is Harden. Driving inside. And the jam by Harden.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Out to Harris. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Trent. Yes, that goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Siakam inside, guarded by Embiid. Anunoby passes to Barnes. It's not going to go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And they're pushing it up. And the dunk by Barnes.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
1:09 left to play here in the first. Harden scanning the floor. Shot from 12. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Trent. Harris misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Siakam against Harden. Here's Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Harden going inside.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Trent can't hit.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 6.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers on top, up 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Korkmaz is out there with Harden. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then it's Green, and it's Niang in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And here are the Raptors now. 76ers getting the bucket. And that one drops for him.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Toronto foul.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Toronto.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors. Thaddeus Young.
Millsap finds Harden. Here's the floater. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. Millsap with the steal. Back to Harden. Pass to Niang. Drops in the tray. Niang's got 5 points now this quarter. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here is Harden after the Raptors pick up 2. Nice shot off that time. Harden against Flynn. Out to the right wing. And here is Anunoby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And if you're the coach, you love to see this. Anunoby creating for someone else.
Harden outside. And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. No one near him. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Millsap. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Harris. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And Philadelphia has possession after the Raptors pick up 2, and the shot is good.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Vanvleet. Embiid with the steal. On the wing, Green. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trailed by 8. Embiid with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the left wing. Harris trying to get free. Embiid, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. The fader. And again, no good by Toronto. From deep, Green. Oh, and he almost had a... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, Green.
And though he's a physical, tough-minded individual, Danny Green's averaged less than 1 free throw attempt per game over his career. That's surprising.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good for the 76ers. The first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They really poured it on in the... And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Guard spots filled by Vanvleet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Harris outside. Over Barnes. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
And the first one drops. And Embiid drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Vanvleet with the bounce pass. Siakam inside, guarded by Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Raptors,
Trent hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Embiid, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul Millsap is checked in for Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Raptors trailed by 8. Vanvleet up top, guarded by Harden. Vanvleet passes to Birch. Good, and Vanvleet gets the assist.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Harden kicks to Harris. And the 3-ball is good. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Inconsistent from range. When he first entered the league, Tobias has turned that completely around.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. It's going to be Vanvleet shooting. Paul Millsap picks one up. Flynn's checked in for Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Harden the pass to Millsap. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Vanvleet looking around. Pass to Flynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 6. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Korkmaz no good. In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now here's Vanvleet. He has 6. Pass to Achua. Just 4 to shoot. A floater. That shot is off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. Thybulle finds Millsap. Here's Korkmaz. Shot from the wing. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Vanvleet outside. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lays it up off the glass. Vanvleet's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden outside. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses the wing 3. Raptors trailed by 4. Vanvleet with it. He's got 8. From the arc. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the 4th. This is far from over.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Philadelphia with the ball. They lead by 1. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Korkmaz, also Maxey out there. Green is up there with Joel Embiid, and it's Niang in at the four-man position. And it's Green missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Niang kicks to Green. Shot on the wing. Good. Nothing but net. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Siakam inside. Again, Toronto.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Green taking his time here. There's the pass to Maxey. Passes it to Korkmaz. No good with the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Barnes can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Maxey. Over Trent. Maxey, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Vanvleet with the bounce pass. Here's Trent to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 3-point Toronto lead.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 3. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had it open, he's taken it.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. He gets that one. VanVleet's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
And how about the leadership there from VanVleet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Elbow shot. It's all done by Watanabe. The Raptors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Barnes. To the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Thybulle checked in. .46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Maxey to stop the drought. Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
76ers foul. James Harden. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for
gets the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the wing. Harden outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Now VanVleet. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be, and that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way, because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night, and it starts with me. Like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night, and I'm gonna try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on a big win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.